me read the patch notes, please. A sub Freedom Striker. Oh yeah. Ah yeah. Alright, so really quick recap, boys. We're gonna do that before the game starts to know what I can expect. Alright? Let's just do it. I'm not gonna read everything. I mean, we're gonna read it really fast, like 5-10 minutes. All right, so Ari is gonna be better in mid lane now. Because obviously, the patch where Ari is balanced is a bad patch, so instantly she's getting buffed. Alistar has too many changes. I think he's getting what? Yeah, buffed a little bit. Not 100% sure about that, but whatever. Health growth decreased, armor growth decreased, so less tankiness for Mumu. And less damage for him as well, okay. Anivia is getting nerfed, which is fantastic. In what universe does this champion has 5.2 armor growth? I am confident that this is more than Nasus and a mobile juggernaut. This is a control mage and she's getting more armor per level? Is this company like okay? Well, whatever. Nerfs will definitely be very good. Hey, what's up, Ashko? Annie. Annie's getting obviously gutted because I don't know what the hell happened to this champion. They, of course they made big impact because you overbuffed them out of this freaking world, right? So like, what I should see here, what I wanted to see is, oh guys, we just freaking messed up big time by making a champion having 56% win rate, and sorry for that. We're hoping that it's never gonna happen again. Instead, like they're just freaking. I can't focus with this company, man. So health 34, that's a lot. Plus shield retaliation magic, whatever, Tibbers. I don't know honestly if this is gonna be enough, but this will definitely be a pain in the ass in bot lane. So I don't think they're gonna be picking any support much at this point. They perhaps still will, by the way, but probably not as much as before. This change, by the way, 10 seconds here matters, but these two almost don't matter at this point, because at this point in the game you have cooldown reduction. You're gonna have it every fight anyway, most likely. So attack speed increase on the failures at 200 years back in the freaking home, boys. Back in the party. Mana adjusted, W soldier recharge time increased, E damage increased, R damage increased. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. Alright, so he loses 10 mana. 100 mana, excuse me. He gains 15 mana per level, which means that at level 7, this nerf is completely gone. It doesn't matter. Pretty much at 6, it's just like, it's not a nerf anymore at 6. After that, you get even more mana than before. So, nice. Nice. W arise, soldier recharge time. Okay, so this got nerfed by just the tiniest bit. Just like, this is, you know, this is irrelevant pretty much. Shifting Sands is getting heavily buffed. Heavily buffed. And magic damage on Emperor's Divide is getting ginormously buffed. Why are we turbo buffing Azir? Excuse me? No, like seriously, man. Hold on. W soldier recharge time increase. Okay, but where is this change? I don't see it. Oh, they mean this. You son of a... Azir has become the go-to mid laner in pro play, which is thrown upon the company for years. These changes are meant to lower his oppressive early lane pressure and give him compensation that likely results in overall buffs in the hands of non-pros. This company is like legitimately, you know, I don't want to use bad words. I really don't want to use bad words. Just like, you know, 8 minutes into the stream after being sick for a week. I still am, by the way, but But these have to be the biggest idiots, like, I swear, man. Freaking look at this, man. Oh my lord, bro. This company is just... They're just a bunch of complete numbnuts. Oh my lord, dude. Azir is already freaking crazy, bro. Maybe not crazy broken, but he's really strong in high elo. This is not going to make him any weaker whatsoever. This is a huge buff. He's going to be one-shotting people now with these ratios. He's going to be literally a burst mage, and then he's going to be a Cassiopeia and freaking Veigar at the same time. Like, bro, you just cannot make this shit up. I can't focus, man. I literally can't focus, bro. This has gotta be the worst company of all time. Like, I don't freaking understand, man. Like, do they think that this will make Azir being less picked in pro play or something? Because I am so confused. This change literally doesn't matter, by the way. Just barely. This change completely doesn't matter. This mana change at all. He's gonna teleport freaking one wave earlier, and that's it. At 6, he's the same mana as before. And he's gonna scale even harder now. These changes are completely irrelevant. Well, not completely, but they're not gonna matter much. Like, he's not gonna struggle. I guarantee that he's not gonna struggle with his mana. Just freaking use biscuits plus, I don't know, freaking mana flow or something. He's not gonna struggle with mana. Trust me, he's not going to. I can't. I can't with this company. It's so dumb. He's gonna have burst levels of freaking Veigar. Not Veigar, but he's gonna have... This is 50% AP ratio and 15% AP ratio. Plus 40 damage and 125 damage. This is 30% AP ratio and is all in, plus almost 200 flat damage. Like, bruh. I can't... Whatever, move on. Azir is gonna be probably permaban or something, I don't know. Cho'Gath, armor... Cho'Gath, more armor. Like, mana cost and rupture. Like... mana cost and mana... I swear, man, like, Nasus is pretty much the only champion in this game left that has Season 1 mana cost. Okay, maybe Malphite too. But... Bro, what is this? He's getting more damage on the Rupture as well. Okay. Which makes sense because it's probably way better to max W second instead of Rupture. Rupture only gets flat damage and that's it. But Feral Scream. But then again, Feral Scream now has lower mana cost, so also this is great for Cho'Gath. Elise is getting nerfed on Spiderlinks on the Q, all I care about. She needs it. J4, small nerf on shield. Fair enough, because it was probably too strong. Jax, base health increased. Wait, what? Intended to be late game monster. Yeah, the same with Nasus. Too bad that Nasus is getting shit on by half of the roster late game. But his recent update made him a bit too strong during his laning phase, especially as he gets to the point of his new ultimate. Okay. So base health. Okay, so they said that base health is being increased, and they decreased it. Okay, so that's basically it. But what are these changes again, man? Like, you just couldn't freaking leave his health growth alone, man. You had to compensate for the late game here with that extra 1 health growth per level. Oh man, look at this. Look at this, dude. 20 health level 1, but plus 1 health per level. That is a whopping... what is this? A whopping freaking 3 health decrease late game? Shit me, man. Big nerfs. And big nerfs for early game, by the way. 20 health. What a freaking... 20 health, bro. This is 2 auto attacks from a caster minion. Dodging attacks now increases the entire damage of the spell, no longer just the base damage. But I am assuming that What? Alright, so this is for AP Jax, I'm assuming. But I wonder if percent health also got buffed here. And Grandmaster at Arms, the damage early on decreased slightly. Almost armor on first champion hit decreased slightly. And the magic resistance decreased slightly. Okay, so this is for early game nerfs. But late game, he's freaking even stronger than before, man. I mean, look at this. If he builds AP, this goes from 100. Look at this. This goes from 100 AP. Bro, what? They doubled the percent health on this ability. They doubled the maximum. Look. It goes from 4 to 8. But not only that, they increased the AP ratio by 40%. I know that Jax doesn't go full AP, but this is a big damage buff. This is a big damage buff, bro. You're comparing min to the max? No, this is the minimum. This is the maximum. The maximum here is 4%, and then they changed it to 40% more AP ratio and 8%. I'm doing it absolutely correctly, man. They doubled the maximum magic damage from 4 to 8% max health, and also by 40% AP. Where have you been? Doing good? No, I've been really sick, so I'm still sick, but I decided that I feel a little bit better today, so. But how are you doing? I wonder if it closer to the min and max damage. No, you find a different thing at the time. I said that. Just forget it. Okay. Heard people say shield was necessary because you could out-sustain mages, mana playing mid, but never felt like that. This game needs to get reworked from the ground up. Currently, you need to have a lot of sustain. You know why? Because mages never run out of mana. They just build Doran's Ring or Tear first. They use 2 mana runes and they have infinite mana, literally infinite blue buff level 1. You need to have sustain in order to survive their poke. As some champions, you need to have it. The same with top lane. Top laners, like, since freaking season 5, they've been decreasing mana cost on every top laner in the game. And mana cost on new champions basically doesn't exist. Every second top laner, or freaking even more than that, first of all, gets released without mana. They can spam infinitely. It's just like, mana have become obsolete in this game, except for the situations when you use mana to scale your character, like Broken Seraph's combo, for example, or on Rise, Cassidy, and so on. It's stupid. It needs complete rework how this game works. And you need to have a lot of sustain in order to deal with infinite ability spam. That's how it works. Sorry, I'll be coughing a lot today, by the way. Malphite. W buffs. This is actually a pretty big buff. This is a massive buff. 2 seconds each rank. Wow. Empowered attacks physical damage. So 5% armor scaling and 5% armor scaling. This is probably only going to matter in his laning phase. But then again, I'm still not sure if it's going to matter that much, because Malphite is not an all-in champion, really. He just wants to unleash his combo and walk back. Wait for his shield to come back, and then go in again. So, I don't know if this cooldown change might dramatically increase. Malphite's sustained damage as a tank juggernaut is fairly underwhelming at the moment. Yeah, because he's not that type of a champion. You're geniuses. Maokai, so obviously this champion is getting destroyed. Sapling toss, 4 seconds cooldown. Uh, but I feel like the cooldown could stay the same or increase by 2 seconds. What we need to nerf is freaking damage. Let's see. Bonus health, AP, 50. So the flat damage, 5 flat damage and 10% AP ratio. Wait, what? So the what? So it's more or less the same, but man, like, but why are we just not going to nerf the problem again? Why are we just trying to do everything but not nerf the problem? I'm like so confused. I'm mad at word changes. It's so easy to put them now. Oh, what did they do? We're gonna get to that soon. I said we're gonna only take 10 minutes to read these patch notes, but there's so many. It might take a little bit more. But I want to see actually what's going on. Malphite top has 58% win rate in Masters. And what's the I'm looking at post-patch win rate exactly. I was about to ask. First of all, this is completely irrelevant, these numbers, because again, a patch was released when? Yesterday, 2 days ago? I have no idea, but the sample size is very low, so it's irrelevant. 3 base armor, and oh, would you look at that? You remember the freaking spiel that I was going about 5 minutes ago about mana becoming completely obsolete in this game? Oh, W command dissonance. The mana cost 70, 75, 80, 85, 90 goes to 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I don't know, guys. Might be just freaking me, but every way to freaking Sunday, this is a mana buff again on another freaking champion. Thanks a lot for 8 months, No Mercy. How are you doing? What's up? I've been sick the entire week, and I'm still sick, but I decided that, well, it's time to play some League of Legos. Come back to my viewers. Riven, passive bonus ID. No, please. But no, don't buff Riven, man. Intended to be a very high mastery champion, and we don't think her current state is supporting a type of play that allows her to masterfully snowball her leads into win. No. We're getting rid of her typical passive scaling to make it more early skewed and less spiky, while letting her passive to do a little extra damage to towers so she can be a more powerful side lane threat. Okay, so only passive changes. This is promising. Bonus AD. Okay, so it scales linearly now, which is fine. That is a very small buff, almost irrelevant, basically. Running Blade bonus damage is now applied to towers, but only deals 50% increased damage. Riven's passive stacks are now shown as a resource bar, visible to self only, so Riven can see how many passive stacks she has. So they made it so that bronze players Riven can. Oh, I love before this patch. It's like, oh, I lost this fight because obviously I didn't see how many stacks I had on my passive. Now bronze players will be like, oh, this champion is so broken. I just can't beat him. That's gonna be the only difference. But there will be one less excuse, basically. But I mean, this change is fine. Honestly, I don't mind this change at all. Riven is probably, I mean, she will be annihilating turrets full build, and it doesn't really change much because late game, everyone in this game destroys turrets with freaking 7 auto attacks or so. So, doesn't matter. Passive early movement speed reduced. So this guy got nerfed. Actually by quite a bit. Wouldn't be freaking Riot if we didn't receive compensation buffs. So late game, her movement speed is gonna be even more. But this is still a pretty good nerf, I guess. What I do not understand is this change, which is arguably the most ridiculous, stupid, the moronic change of the patch. I played against so many Sennas, and with so many Sennas, she's like, I don't know if it's just my games, but she's been super popular in high elo. Maybe not super popular, but she's been pretty popular. And there was a freaking game when I took 3k damage from a 2-item support Senna in a fight, you know. And I think that she's pretty strong. This is just ridiculous. And this is a big buff, nonetheless. Don't get me wrong. This is a massive freaking buff. Huge buff. I'm starting having a headache, man. Like I made it through half of this list, but and I already have a headache, bro. This is bad. This is really bad, man. I need to drink. Hold on. Where's my beer? I'm just kidding. This is only water, but not giving buff to Senna would be racist. Exactly, but like all of these white champions freaking got buffs, so why not Senna, man? You're freaking racist, Riot. I'm glad that she got buffed, man. I'm glad. Freaking morons. Q that. Oh, Thresh buffs. This champion is not cancerous enough to play against. I mean, I'll be honest. From all the champions in this game and all the things that we struggle with, Thresh is probably in the bottom tier, which kind of, you know, kind of lets us realize where we are currently. But bottom line, the damage got alright, but the cooldown is basically 0 in late game, bro. If he lands hooks, you just cannot move, literally. The damage is whatever, I don't care, but this is freaking... What the hell, dude? Udyr, health growth decrease. It's funny because this is overall really bad change for Nasus, because Nasus is one champion that deals with Udyr very easily and very nicely. So this change... I'll be honest, I do believe that Udyr will still be played, but these are some smaller nerfs, right? Not like super freaking huge. A little bit of health, a little bit of armor, a little bit of damage, a little bit of slow, a little bit of everything. So he's gonna be fine, probably, but yeah. Q range increased 100, and Dark Matter range increased as well. Fair enough. He's gonna be poking people and controlling from longer distance, so this is okay. Okay for me. Passive damage can now critically strike. Sorry, I had to cough. Obviously, that was the reason. Alright, so I don't know exactly how much damage his passive does, I'll be honest. First of all, I don't even know if Vigo will be going for a crit build. That being said, this is a massive damage buff on this ability. Targets missing health, he usually uses that to finish people off. It goes from 3% per 100 bonus AD to 5%. So this is going to be... He's going to be executing people so much easily. and getting this is gonna freaking skyrocket this. You're gonna see pentakill compilations on YouTube, guys, often of this champion. I can tell you that much. I don't think he even goes crit, I'll be honest. But this change, jeez. This change, alright, so that was a mouthful. Overall, I would say that solid 80% of these changes are absolute dog shit. There are some good nerfs. A good Azir nerf, which turns out to be a freaking huge buff, but whatever, man. Who cares, right? Just say it's a nerf, and people will think it's a nerf, right? Kick W. Alright, so if that was a mouthful, let's get to shitty greedy, man. The modding has been strong contributor. Don't gaze into the jungle. Now capped at 40 damage per second against monsters. Wow, huge freaking change, massive. I'm not sure if that's gonna change anything whatsoever about this item, but might be just me, man. The Orange Shield is a very strong early game purchase for both tanks and fighters that makes a lot of champions feel less punishable than desired, because we forced 80 carries and mages that have infinite mana level 1 to be a turbo lane bullies, so we need some sustain. This should be the full sentence. This nerf aims to lower the passive healing without discouraging interaction-based healing. Interaction. Get shit on your face is called interaction by ranged champions. It's called interaction, guys. Oh, jeez. I mean, I don't know. We'll be testing beats today, I guess. We'll be testing beats today, I guess. It is what it is. Support item adjustments. No, man. Alright, so base regeneration goes up, base regeneration goes up. Bada beam, bada boom. Mana regeneration, bada beam, bada bam, bada boom. So the regeneration, health regeneration goes up and mana regen goes down, which means that the tank supports get a buff and the mage supports get a nerf, basically, across the board. Will these changes be impactful? By themselves, probably not, but the fact that they're buffing pretty much every melee support will change the meta for sure. They're nerfing Annie, Anivia, which sometimes is played as support as well, a Mumu. Well, this is for jungle because it's a melee champion, but Mumu is just too strong. Yeah. Oh, they're buffing Senna though, but I don't even know what she builds, so it's whatever. Thresh. We're gonna see less mages, which is probably good for Nasus, by the way. Mages are way worse than melee supports, tank supports. I'd rather see tank supports versus me all the time compared to mages. Get freaking Lux out of this game. Get Annie out of this game. Get freaking Senna out of this game, which is not gonna happen. But Senna probably is gonna get permabanned now, so that's good. But yeah, get all these ranged champions out of this game, man. Magical footwear. Oh, this change is completely irrelevant. Probably sometimes going magical footwear and selling the boots when they get to use the gold to accelerate their mythic item purchases. Really? Were they doing that? That's funny. I mean, that doesn't affect me, so. What's up, Accuracy? Welcome back, everyone. How are you doing, guys? Treasure Hunter, gold per stack decreased, which is good, I guess, because we have too much snowballing in this game. Jungle adjustments, Rift Hell, this is whatever. Doesn't affect. I mean, doesn't affect me. That doesn't matter. Grump doesn't matter. I mean, it's faster, clearer for junglers. So, but this is just the one auto attack or two, so doesn't matter. Really, shouldn't matter too much. Sustain base heal from monster kills. No, man. Early stated the jungle could use a helping hand, so we're bringing it just a tad. Remember, this is multiplied to based on missing HP. What? What, man? Bro, but where does it need help? Like, exactly, man. Like, what are you saying? Are we playing the same game, man? Bro, like, if I was autofilled as Nasus in the jungle, they invaded me level 1. I had a game like 2 weeks ago. They invaded me level 1 or 2. Fiddlesticks did. And I still cleared the entire jungle with, by the way, with wrong runes. I cleared the entire jungle and didn't have to back as Nasus with wrong runes. Like, freaking jungle is literally healing every jungler since level like 3 or 4 or something. They all end the clear being full HP, man. What are you freaking guys, like, on crack or something? What are you saying, man? Oh, what are you freaking saying, dude? Like, what, people are struggling to clear the jungle in freaking iron? Or charcoal 10 or something? Come on, man. That's simply not true. Why would you freaking lie? That is so not true, man. It just couldn't be any less true. Why would you freaking lie? Do you think we're idiots? Come on, man. Like, we play the game, actually, because I can simply tell that you don't. So maybe that's what you think. That's the problem in your freaking Bronze 17 games, but maybe freaking Riot, what do you call it? What was his name? Riot Brightmoon, there we go, is struggling in his bronze games, freaking jungling as Yumi jungle. But that doesn't mean that freaking vast majority of player base struggles in the jungle, man. Like, come on, dude. I can't focus. I so can't focus. Ugh. Dude, like, before I'm done, my condition is going to freaking worsen itself, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, nothing to freaking get more sick than reading patch notes of League of Legends. Clear speed. Oh no, please. AP jungle has a very generous ratio on their companions' damage, and now that, please tell me it's a nerf. Please, please tell me it's a nerf, man. I want to read the rest of it. I really don't. I really don't want to read this shit. Last time they nerfed the jungle, they increased the experience from jungle camps, man. I want to read these nerfs, man. It's a nerf? Come on. Come on, please. 16 bonus AD. Yes! Yes! It's a nerf! And it's completely worthless, by the way. I mean, it's freaking 3 AP ratio on the jungle companion damage. Whoopsie diddy freaking doopsie. Like, if you had a freaking magnifying glass, maybe, by some miracle, maybe you're going to see a difference here. Literally, man. So in the end, I guess jungle didn't receive any changes because they will still be permanently at full HP. This change doesn't matter. It's just ridiculously stupid. That's all. And this change doesn't matter either. So no changes here, guys. Let's move on. Jungle is still broken. Kill experience. Okay, so I've read about that before, somewhere. By the way, kill experience is basically. But what? Hold on. But it turns to be the same after level 10, which is fine because this is outside of laning phase pretty much at this point. So early game League of Legends has become very snowbally. We're paring down early leads from kills so that where someone gets ahead early in the game, they don't get so far ahead so fast. Honestly, this might matter in lower divisions. I feel like this is probably going to be completely irrelevant in high elo, because in high elo, when you died once, it's over. Like, you're not coming back until you outscale someone. Probably until you get like mythic item or something, or your jungler helps you, or you can get dove again, of course, but by enemy jungler. and you're completely out of game. You can just slash FF and stand in base. But this is probably gonna help low elo players. I don't think it's gonna change anything in high elo. Especially with the jungle assistance, because if jungle kills you top lane and the wave bounces back and enemy gets a freeze on their turret, they already have item advantage and 1 level advantage. This is not gonna change that, by the way. This is not gonna change. You still get 1 level advantage. And in most cases, and I don't know. Catch-up kill experience is per level difference between you and the champion killed. Comeback system on kills brought you at another level. There shouldn't be a major shift in leveling league, but it should mean level leads are a little bit stickier. But do I understand that correctly, or they just reverted basically? What's the point of doing this when you do this? Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. It's fine. So like the bigger the level difference is, the more experience you get, I'm assuming. So it's gonna be really hard to. But what's with the explanation? It shouldn't be a major shift to leveling in league, but it should mean level leads are a little bit stickier. They're not. That's the point. They're not, because now you get more experience per level difference after you actually kill someone. So the level experience will not be stickier. It's the opposite of being stickier. Am I correct here, or am I just sick right now? Oh, I am sick, but that might reduce my, you know, functionality of brain cells. Well, whatever. Whatever, other stuff. Okay, hold on. Behavioral systems. New commands for mute self and deafen are available in the game. Hold on. Okay, whatever. Deafen will prevent you from using text chat and prevent yourself from seeing chat from other players, as well as notify other players you have muted yourself. You can undo this by deafen again. Alright, so this is mute all with extra bonus. You can't type yourself either. I mean, okay. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Mute all worked just fine, I guess, but for anger issue players, true, but you know, this is probably not the change we're looking for. We're looking for some more punishment for extremely toxic players and griefers, but it's a start. It's a one very small step, boys, towards the right direction, I guess. It's like I feel like we're reading Path of Exile patch notes right now. They're trying to figure out ways to reduce the amount of clicks you need in the game. I guess you need to type one less thing now. Just freaking slash deafen, and there you go. You're all set. A pack for your buck, I guess. Combination here, or whatever. Competitive, refund tokens. All right, this is the interesting part. So rank progression, I don't think I'm gonna read all that because my voice is getting like a little bit tired already. But let me just, you know, scroll out of my eyes real fast. That's to make it easier to move both. Overall, right now, moving your rank can feel like pushing a boulder up a hill. Solid session, you'll see your rank increase. Like basically, you get into winner's queue, you freaking advance. You get into loser's queue, time to uninstall, fellas. Unlucky. Ranked hadn't had large changes in a while now, so as usual, we're open to your feedback. Check out the player support article. LP win and loss amount when your visible rank approximately matches your MMR from. What? 50%? Oh! All gain and loss values are increased across the board. Jeez! But like, but why would you not do that in preseason, man? Why not in preseason? So basically, the fact that I got to 500 LP and got Grandmasters early now as Nasus basically means dog shit because it's like doesn't matter anymore. I mean, it's not dog. It's true. It's true. Be told, it's not dog shit because my MMR is insanely high. So it's not worthless, but duo match is more an advantage over the solo players in their map. Oh, hold on. I think we might have found a gem in these freaking horrible patch notes, guys. I think the duo players will get punished a little bit for going duo in their match than they should right now. So we're ranking a change which should result in them being put in games with higher skilled players on both sides. Nah, I was hoping that they will just gain less LP for wins, but I mean, if it's gonna work, but like I shit you not, I swear someone will find a way to abuse that even more than before, because you get the better players, so there will be something with MMR that someone is going to break somehow, and everyone will start abusing it, and freaking it will take them 2 seasons to fix it. I'm telling you right now, man. Because this is weird. Slightly increase the skill rating in matchmaking for duo players in ranked solo duo. What does it mean? Skill rating in matchmaking for duo players in ranked solo duo. Alright, so basically it's just continuation of the... Okay, this is just a text. Slightly, and nobody knows how much. Split point progression will not be shown. Okay, whatever. Mythic shop rotation. Hey... Where's my cafe cuties Nasus, man? How many times do I have to ask for it, man? What is this bullshit? Champion select bug fixes. That's a lot of bug fixes. We probably still need 10 times this amount, but alright, man. We went through it. Let's go. And it's not a good sign because I already feel tired.